All right. Well, I guess I'm live. Not sure if I'm live or not. Let me just check a couple of things. All right. So I guess I'm live. I'm not sure if I'm live. If anybody's here, say hello. Find the chat. Come say hello. Um, there it is. All right. Looks like I'm live. Looks like
Sure
I'm
enough.
live. Okay. Well, welcome everybody. It's been a long time. I don't know if anybody's here yet, so I'm just going to say hello to nobody or you if you're here. All right. So, if you weren't here back in the pandemic, um, my name is Joel Astley. I'm in Seattle, Washington. This is my art studio. I'm in the basement here. Also functions as my home office when I'm working from home. Um, yeah, I do all my painting, my drawing here. I've got a pinball machine down here in case I need to do that, which I need to do that sometimes. So yeah, here I am. I'm going to be monitoring the chat. And so if anybody's here, say hello. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm still learning this YouTube live thing. So I'm hoping that I can switch things around easily. What I want to do is I'm going to try. Nope, that's not going to work. I don't know what's going on with my cameras. Oh, I know what to do. Here, just one second here. All right. Okay, I've figured that much out. Okay, so what I want to do is get back to where we started, where we left off. What, 2 years ago? I think it's been 2 years since I've done this show. So what I normally did was I do a little music at the start of the show, um, just break the ice a little bit, and I would play an album, but I don't have anything ready this week. I think what I'll do is probably just do no music this week, work out my tech bugs. I'm still learning all this stuff here. So yep, this is live. I'm in YouTube, not Facebook. So hopefully you guys found me. Hopefully you all found me. Um, I got something interesting in the mail. Okay, so I'm going to start off with show and tell. So Scott Wolcott is a producer, recording engineer in Everett, Washington, and I did some harmonica tracks for him last year, and this is the project. I'm going to show you this vinyl. Showed up in the mail while I was in Memphis. I got back home and this was waiting for me. Oh, what am I doing here? There we go. This is gorgeous. I love the aesthetic of this thing. Um, Il mietitor calvaca verso ovest. I'm probably just butchering that. I'm working on it. I'm trying to learn Spanish with Duolingo, but it's slow going. Anyway, this is a beautiful album. It's designed as a soundtrack for a western, um, and there is no movie to it yet, so it's just kind of a cool thing. All right, so there we go. Thank you so much, Scott Wolcott, and Craig Curran. So, all right. Hopefully, I'm not making anybody seasick. That's a thing. My wife gets seasick, motion sickness, all that. All right, so what I usually do is just kind of start off with some sketches, and I'm going to watch the chat, see if anybody comes in and does any special requests like the old days. Um, Till then, I'm just going to start riffing. I have a couple of projects that need attention. One of them is an album cover um, for my album. It's coming up, and I think I've decided on a name. I think I'm going to call it No Brighter Gold. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys the first sketch that I have come up with. Um, I'm going to do a heart, and it's going to be all in gold colors. Be yellow, um, mostly yellows, some highlights, and maybe some beams coming off of it. So what I like to do is I like to do kind of like my son does with his digital art. He works in layers. So I drew this and then I traced it onto here, and so now I can work on what kind of beams do I want to do? Do I want to do like a? Hang on a second. Get my cookies here. Put my cookie down so that the page doesn't move. So yeah, maybe I'll do something like that. Something like that. I don't know. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll do more fluid lines. Something like that. Yeah, that'll give you the idea. Yeah, that's some ideas. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some bursts. Something like that. Ooh, I could even do it symmetrical. Maybe I'll do a symmetry thing. I don't know. This will be my brainstorm page. Yeah. All right. My other project, since you asked, the other project that needs my attention is a wedding gift for some friends. I don't know why I'm speaking low. It's not a secret. What I need to do, oh, thanks to the cat, I've got some nice scratches there, some new scratches. I've got some friends, and they are getting married, and this is going to be on bottles of wine on every table at the reception. So I'm trying to figure out kind of what the best composition is. I've kind of decided on this. This is kind of like it's a heart, but it's two people's heads. Not too obviously a heart. Hearts are a little overdone. Um, and they love the outdoors. So I'm trying to think of a good way to, you know, give it some depth and something like this. That's the composition, I think. I want a little more sky though, so I'll bring this down a little bit. Yeah. Right. Well, check in. I want to see if my folks have come in here. Head over to YouTube real quick to see if I'm having any technical difficulties. Let me hang on just a second here. And I warned you guys before I started, I warned you before I started that there would be some of this. There we go. Nope. This is what I wanted to do. All right. I wanted to go like that while I figure That way you're not staring at my picture. Staring at my picture. All right. Well, I'm looking at the live thing. And it looks like, oh, there are 3 people here. Okay, good. I did it right. Okay. Well, welcome everybody. All right. Well, with that in mind, I'm going to switch into some color because I'm feeling like painting. So let's switch. See, I'm trying to figure out the camera views here. Boom. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm starting to get the hang of it. Yeah, Facebook was a little bit more straightforward. I'm trying to do something different. I want to get off of Facebook, as far as streaming anyway. Um, as far as streaming, I want to get off of Facebook. Let me switch my camera view again, since I can. And I don't know what happened to my third camera. I had this thing all set up and everything. It was going to be the third view, and all of a sudden it just kind of crapped out. I don't know if there's a bad connection or what. But anyway, I don't know, 2 years almost since I did this. So it's nice to be back. Really nice to be back. I have to kind of blow the dust off of some of this stuff, you know what I mean? This was like the way I spent time with people when there was no gigs. So I'm happy to be back. Got my new watercolors all ready to go. I got a little kit. I've got my old standby kit. I got it all refreshed. Got the new colors ready to go. And what I want to do, I'm gonna do something real quick here. Move things around. So back in the old days, I had one camera and it was in my hand the whole time. This is a little bit nicer. I got both hands. I can work. But I am going to switch it up so you can see what I'm doing here shortly. Okay, I think maybe I'll finish this guy. I threw it in the drawer a little while back, and Hemingway said that he always stopped writing when he knew what he was going to write next. So I got a really good start on this thing, and there. Wait a minute. There we go. There. It's my pinball machine. So I'm going to get going. Put some color in on this. Oh, I see Cynthia's here. Hey, Cynthia. Good to see you. I just watched one of Jonathan's videos. He sounded great. Jonathan Pittman is one of my favorite harmonica players in town. If anybody here is a blues fan, check out Jonathan Pittman. He's got his own YouTube channel, so if you don't get out and see live music, you don't have to go any farther than your computer. Just Google Jonathan Pittman on YouTube and he'll come up. All right, boom. Let's get into some watercolor. Gosh, it's been so long. Oh, I hope I remember how to paint. All right. So back in the old days when we did this together, it was I would have an album each week. I would feature a different album each week. And I'm not doing that right now. I don't know if I'm going to or not. I have to read the YouTube rules before I get too into that. Yeah. So for now, I'm just gonna do the painting. I'm gonna take a look at this thing for a minute before I jump in. Ellen is here. Jonathan is here. All right, I can see you guys' comments now. I don't know if there's a lag or not, but I can see you. Hi. All right. Get my cookie out. Put the cookie down here. Otherwise, these things move around while I'm trying to work. So it's a little bit different than it was before. I've got to kind of look over at the screen to see the comments. I used to have it right at my fingertips, like right in my hand, and I would see it while I was painting. So maybe I'll move it. Hang on just 1 second here. Move my comments. Move it over here so it's big. There. Okay. So, all right, you guys found me. Ellen, it says, there you are. So you found me okay. Hopefully it wasn't too hard to find the show. Hmm? I think I got to take off this jacket. It's too noisy. This is a really great leather jacket, but it's so squeaky I can't wear it. One of those things. I can wear it if I'm going out for a walk because I can't hear it. But if I'm like home and I'm chilly and I go to put on a jacket, it can't be this one. I'll be sitting here going, gosh, it's too noisy. Oh, there we go. Okay, bye jacket. So yeah, I just got back from Memphis, Tennessee, where the International Blues Challenge was happening. Saw some really great bands from all over the world. It's really exciting. Got to meet lots of cool people. Played on a bunch of stages with people from all over. It was a real great experience. Unfortunately, I paid the price of not wearing a mask, and I came back with COVID. So I'm actually still a little sick today. I've been sick for the whole last week. Been no fun. Fun at all. I don't know if you guys had it. Anybody out there has been sick with COVID? Oh, really sorry. Okay, let's see. What kind of blue do I have? Let's get some blue going here. Get a different brush too, because that thing's failing me. I want something teensy. These tiny brushes going now. Oh, I know where my good brushes are. I packed them from Memphis, and then I left them in the bag. So I got to unpack my other brushes. I was gonna say my good brushes, but these are all pretty good. Okay, nice light blue to go with this cool dark blue. What I'm gonna do for the background, I don't know. The background will have to be, I don't know. Maybe I'll draw more background before I move into that. I like this paper because it's not too thirsty. I got some time. Sometimes if it's too thirsty, it'll suck it up and then it'll kind of stain and it'll be blotchy because of that. So this stuff, I think it's hot pressed. It takes a little longer for it to soak in. It's more commercial stuff. It's not the heavy. It's not like this heavy stuff that I was using before. This is really kind of kind of thirsty, I like to say. Just soaks it up really fast. It's a little bit more uncontrollable. But this stuff here, you got some time. I mean, it was sitting there for a while and I was still able to dab a little bit off. Hey, my mom's here. Fred's here. Hey, guys. Right on. Leslie Fleury, congratulations on being nominated for Best Blues DJ by the Washington Blues Society. I voted for you. You're such a wonderful, wonderful supporter of up and coming artists. When I was in Memphis, I kept running into people and I would tell them that I was from the Northwest and they would say, "Do you know Leslie?" I would say, "Yeah," and they would tell me all that you've done for them. Sorry, not trying to embarrass you. It's great to see you on the ballot. I'm on the ballot as well for my graphic design for the first time, which is kind of cool. I did an album cover for Eric Rice. His new band is Eric's Maine Connection, Maine like the state of Maine, because his bassist and drummer are both from Maine. It's Scotty Harris and Andrew Cloutier. Wonderful rhythm section. I love those guys. Really, a couple of my favorite people and just solid section. I love playing with them. Go. Let's get in here. How's the lighting and everything? Just give me a little feedback. If anything's weird or wonky, y'all just let me know because this is new. Leslie, she wants to know where the music is. Yeah, I don't have it set up. I spent the whole day trying to figure out this new interface. I'm using um, uh, some software that I've never used before, so I spent all day kind of figuring out how to do it, so I didn't get a chance to queue up any music. And I kind of want to read over the YouTube rules before I start playing stuff because I don't want to get shut down again like I did with Facebook. Ooh, I like those colors together. There we go. Maybe I'll get it a little over here too. This blue is working really nicely. Glad you guys found the show. I'm trying not to say you guys. I'm trying to change. I'm glad you all found the show. All right. That's cool. Slightly darker. And these guys, these little feet here, I think I'm gonna let that stay dark. I'm gonna dab it off like some of these areas. I like to dab the paint back off to lighten the whole tone, but these feet, I'm gonna leave dark. Same with this here. Shadow. So yeah. Lorraine says, "You brought us some great music." Yes, I really, really am happy about that piece of the show. Last year, that was like maybe the highlight of the show was connecting people with great music. I was able to showcase all my friends' music. Um, a lot of them, a lot of people made some new fans. Some of them all the way across the country. I think this is, I think my show is where Sunday Wild first kind of broke into the Northwest market. Sunday is in in Canada, a million miles away, Thunder Bay, which is not terribly far away from Chicago, I don't think. It's pretty far from here, and she was able to make some fans out here after we did our project together. So that was very cool. Sunday, I know you don't have, you're not here. Sunday's not here today. And I think she's got some internet issues. So she's not going to be here. But I'm thinking about you Sunday. Oh, so she's watching the Grammys. It's Grammys tonight? Yeah, I haven't even seen anything about it. Hmm. I'm not super happy about that little guy. There we go. There we are. Hmm. Maybe. No, I think I'm going to run through there again when it dries. Okay, you know what? I think maybe I am going to find something to play on the radio. I think I've got something queued up. It's just too strange having no music. Ooh, I'm going to play you guys this one. I don't know if I played you this before. I think it wasn't out yet. This is Kike Gomez and Little Charlie Beatty. And this is an album cover that I designed. Kike hired me to do this one. Sherry! Hi, Sherry. Sherry Jones is here. Sherry is a DJ in the Bay Area who I met at a show. I met you at the Poor. Uh, wait, what's it called? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. It's the Bistro. Ooh, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Anyway, somebody's gonna remind me in the chat. Poorhouse. Ah, Poorhouse Bistro. Sheesh. On mode out. Oh, I can't see you guys. Oh, there we go. I can. There, now I can see all the comments. Sheesh. There was a little, it was frozen. Now I can see. All right. So I'm going to see what I can do about getting this thing playing for us. Oh, I wonder if I might have to come back for this later. Hanging from a bamboo tree. Let's go for CD2. Maybe that's. Hopefully that's little Charlie and Kike. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. No, that was me. All right. Oh, maybe I'll play that at the end since it's no right to go skip. Okay. I'm going to go in here. Okay. For disc 3. great to see you here again too, Mama. All right. So we're looking at Kike Gomez. Oh, good old little Charlie. Charlie baby.
Just because you're pretty and you think you're mighty wise, you tell me that you love me, then you roll those big brown eyes. When I saw you last week, your eyes were turning black. Go find the guy that beat you up, ask him to take you back. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I can tell you've been out on a spree. Explain that you lie when you say that you've been crying. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I used to spend my money to. I wanted to be proud of you when we're walking down the street. Don't ask me to dress you up in satin and in silk. Your eyes look like two cherries in a glass of buttermilk. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I can tell you've been out on a spree. It's plain that you lie when you say that you've been crying. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. Yeah. Now I guess our little romance has finally simmered down. You should join a circus. You make a real good clown. Your eyes look like a roadmap. I'm scared to smell your breath. You better shut those peepers before you bleed to death. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I can tell you've been out on a spree. It's plain that you lie when you say that you've been crying. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me.
Kike Gomez. Calling the market. Okay, surprise! I have some news for all you Northwest folks. TK is coming out. TK's going to be here. Dates for him
Rambling on the streets,
and also in
you might find me hanging around. Rambling on the streets, you might find me hanging around. I'm walking from bar to bar, even when it's pouring down. Walking and drinking, got me rolling into the dark. Got me walking and drinking, got me rolling into the dark. Walking because you're cheating, and drinking with a broken heart.
kind of hard to see. PK in Chicago.
Walking and drinking, got me rolling into the dark. Walking and drinking, rolling into the dark.
So, if anybody has any like
I'm walking because you're cheating. And
anybody has any
drinking with a
motion
broken
sickness, let me know.
heart.
The camera wants to that's triggering. Oh, Jonathan says Dennis Grilling does some chromatic work when he covers his song with Doug Deming. Oh, I was just talking to Doug. He's down in St. Petersburg, Florida. Fine musician. I'm gonna go down there.
I know I gotta let you go, cause I'm feeling really down. I gotta let you go, cause I'm feeling really down. And it's hard to make a living, being the thirstiest man in town. I could just go along, making music all day long. When I'm making my music, I can do nobody no harm. But who knows? Maybe I come out with a song. Make people stop fussing and fight long enough to sing along. Oh, I believe in music. I believe in love. Yes, I do. I believe in music. I believe in love. Music is love, and love is music, if you know what I mean. People who believe in music are the happiest people I ever see. So clap your hands and stomp your feet and sing along with me. Lift your voices to the sky and tell me what you see. Oh, I believe in music. I believe in love. Yes, I believe in music. I believe in love. Yeah.
Ian
alone, making music all day long. When I'm making my music, I can do nobody no harm. But who knows? Maybe I come up with a song. Make people stop fussing and fight.
Sherry, this is
Long
the
enough
album
to sing
I think I
along.
played for you when you were here.
Yes, I
TJ
believe in music. I believe in love. Yes, I believe in music. I believe in love.
Yeah, there's some great covers on here from Swing. 2021 Gulf Coast recording. It's funny when these things are just drawings, I don't know what color they're going to be. It kind of happens as I go. I don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes I think Daisy. Daisy. There she is. Hi, baby. Studio dog. All right. That might be it for this color. Ooh, it's coming out. Yeah, I like that color. All right, Sherry. Bye. Jonathan, thank you. I'll turn it down. All right. Jonathan told me that the music's drowning me out a little bit. Of course, I don't really say that much. That many interesting things here. All right. Yeah, can't wait to have PK here. He's going to stay with us while he's in town. So I strongly recommend you guys come to his show. This is going to be just divine. I've got a really good band for him, backing him up. We're going to be at the Carolina Smoke,
Fight your heart from
March
inside.
3rd.
Lock your dreams at night.
And then we'll be in Seattle at Ed Maloney's Club the next night, Saturday night.
Don't count the stars or you might stumble. Someone drops a sigh and down you tumble. Keep an eye on spring, round when church bells ring. It could happen to you. All I did was wonder how your arms would be, and it happened to me. hide your heart from sight, lock your dreams at night. It could happen to you. Don't count stars or you might stumble. Someone drops a sigh and down you tumble. Keep an eye on spring. Run when church bells ring. It could happen to you. All I did was wonder how your arms would be. And it happened to me.
Right. So I think next time I go live, I'm gonna try the handheld thing again. I ended up doing it anyway. I like using the phone a little bit better than the camera.
When you've got no more assurance than a great big hunk of lead, if you don't respond to romance, Jack, you're dead. When a chick is smiling at you, even though there's nothing said, if you stand there like a statue, Jack, you're dead. You've been always kicking, but you stop your toes when you absent kicks the bucket, just like old man moves. When you get no kicks from loving and you blow your top instead, it's the fact that you ain't living. Jack, you're dead.
Blue Jordan.
You've been always kicking, but you stop your toes when you absent kicks the bucket, just like old man moves. When you get no kicks from loving and you blow your top instead, it's the fact that you ain't living. Jack, you're dead. If you just ain't got nobody, since you've gone and lost your head, rigor mortis has set in, daddy. Jack, you're dead. What's the use of having muscles when your life hangs by a thread? If you ain't got no red corpuscles, Jack, you're dead. You've been always kicking, but you stop your toes when you ups and kicks the bucket, just like old man moves. When you get no kicks from loving and the news begin to spread, all the cats will holler, mother, Jack, you're dead. Porque cuando te bajan al hoyo y están todos mirando desde arriba y haciendo comentarios. Uy, fíjate si parece que va a hablar y todo. Cuando llega ese momento, Jack, you're dead. Tangerine, she's all they claim. with her eyes of night and lips as bright as flame. Tangerine, when she dances by, señorita stir and caballero sigh. And I've seen toast to tangerine, raising every bar across the Argentine. Yeah, she has them all on the run, but her heart belongs to just one. Her heart belongs to Tangerine. Tangerine, she is all they claim, with her eyes of night and lips as bright as flame. Tangerine, when she dances by, señorita stare and caballero sigh. And I've seen toads to Tangerine, yes, in every bar across the Argentine. Yeah, she has them all on the run, but her heart belongs to just one. Her heart belongs to Tangerine. Let me tell you that she had them all on the run, and her heart belongs to just one. Her heart belongs to Tangerine.
Right. Excuse me. All right, I'm calling it. Got a message from Facebook.
Now tell me, baby, what are you going to do?
Next week.
'Cause you know, baby,
Maybe next week.
I'm so in love with you.
Switching it up
And
here.
I'm so wild about
Okay,
you, baby. No
Bam.
other love will do.
Let's see what happens here. This is help. No. Terrible lighting this week. I'm going to have it all dialed in next time I see you. I promise. Alright, I'll hit pause. Okay, in case you didn't catch that, Mr. Gomez, that's what we're listening to. Kike is coming into town. He's going to be here March 2nd at the Madison Avenue Pub in Everett, March 3rd at Carolina Smoke, March 4th at Belltown Yacht Club, March 5th he'll be at Peebo's as the special guest. Anyway, if you catch him, that'll be a treat. He's wonderful, and he doesn't get up here very often. This might be his first time up here, actually. Anyway, he's also going to be in Tacoma the Wednesday before. That's March 1st, I believe. Maybe it's at the Spar. I'll have to check with Lorenzo. He's with Tim Lurch, Lorenzo Farrell, and David Hudson down there. So that's going to be an absolute killer show as well. All right. So I'm going to say goodnight. I might do a little song for you since that's what we do. And then I'm going to say goodnight. No brighter gold in this world. No brighter gold in this world. When you find love, When the sun shine, no brighter gold you'll ever find. Yes, I have searched the hills and valleys. Yes, I have searched the hills and valleys. Believe me, I've been high and low. You never find no brighter gold. Yes, I have searched the hills and valleys. Yes, I have searched the hills and valleys. Believe me, I search high and low. No, you'll never find no brighter, brighter gold. Yes, no brighter gold, 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 no brighter gold. All right. See you all next time. Be good. Love you all.